I stumbled into what I now know was a growth mindset. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know that that's what it was called. I didn't know that there was a difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And a fixed mindset essentially says, this is who I am. I've always been this way. I'll always be this way. I probably can't get better. It's like, I'm not good at sports, or I'm not good at math, or I'm not healthy. And I had all of this evidence to demonstrate that I was not healthy. Yeah. I had been using drugs for 5 years. I still smoked cigarettes. I was, wasting away. But a growth mindset says that you can improve these things. You can change these things, that you have the ability and you should feel empowered to make those changes. And when I came up with this idea of what would a healthy person with healthy habits do, I then immediately kind of naturally gravitated to, I am a healthy person with healthy habits. That was my mantra. And so it became my litmus test for decisions that I was going to make, decisions specifically to preserve my recovery. So coworkers would be going out for a drink after work, and I would say to myself, what would a healthy person with healthy habits do? That person would go, but would make sure your coworkers know that you did not drink. Please do not offer me a drink. And I would only stay for a little while, but I would go and I would socialize and I would get the benefit of that social interaction. So that's what I did. Would a healthy person with healthy habits maintain contacts with people who still used drugs and didn't really respect my recovery? Absolutely not. I cut those people off. So I was very lucky that I stumbled into sort of this framework that worked so well for me. And yes, all of the things that made me a very good drug addict, I did take into my exercise regimen. I over-exercised. I became too stringent with exercise. But I will say that it moderated itself very quickly because I was so focused on healthy person with healthy habits. And a healthy person would not run themselves into the ground causing injury and overtraining. So I feel very lucky that that was kind of the framework that I stuck to. And it made all the difference. And it's kind of still the framework that I use to this day to make decisions, even though my life looks very different.